Hey guys, this is Karthik Kantwal from Apex Finserv and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Talking about today's first before we move on to what's new. Now today was the expiry and I told you guys to trade cautiously. I also told you guys Bank Nifty was in a range. That range was expected pretty nicely. I had multiple trades on the index side where I had one stop loss hit, and on the other end I sold options later on, and that managed to do quite well. So I ended up, you can say, lightly green, not as good as the earlier expiries, but still, green is still green, and I hope the same goes for you as well. Quickly moving on to what's new for tomorrow, the first trade that we have is on Axis Bank, where we're going to go for a really simple long at what has proven to be, I would say, a really strong support level in the last couple of trading sessions for this particular chart. We're going to go for a long at 730, stop loss at 720, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the second trade that we have is on Jubilant Foods, where we're going to go for a short at a significant resistance, which has been a really strong supply zone as well at 2850. Now you can also go for an aggressive trade. If you are an aggressive trader, there is another trade opportunity near I would say 2825, but that is really close to the current market price. That's why we're choosing to go for one swing higher at 2850. Stop loss at 2880, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the third one is Cipla, where we're going to go for a long. The logic is similar to what we have on Axis Bank. The level of 840 used to be a strong supply zone. However, the role has been reversed and it has been established as a nice strong support level. The stop loss goes in at 830 and ideal target expectations at 1%. Moving on to the fourth one is, after quite some time, Asian Paints, where we have seen a strong zone breakout in the last trading session at 2475 2480, and we have also seen a successful role reversal today. So we're going to go for a long at that very level at 2475, stop loss at 2445, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The final equity trade that we have is a really simple trade. You can see it has been rejected multiple times from forming a high low formation. It has started making a micro lower high formation now, but that has not yet been cemented. We're going to go for a short at 650, stop loss at 660, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Now coming to the indices, tomorrow is the Friday. I don't expect many of you will be trading indices today, but still. Now on Nifty, these are the same zones that we have had for the past couple of days, and they are working out really nicely still. For tomorrow, there's a range on Nifty from 15100 till about 15180, or if you want to generalize it, round it off to 15200. It's a 100 odd point range on Nifty. Buy above 15200, sell under 15100. If you're an option seller, you can play within the range. Other than that, for directional option buying or directional futures trading, until and unless it breaks out of that range, I don't really see a big move coming on Nifty. Above 15200, we can easily see 15250, 15275. On the downside, under 15100, we can see 15000 once again. When I move on to the option chain, it's not really as active. Fresh expiry, I have immediate resistance at 15200 with almost 900,000 added contracts. Significant at 15300 with 377,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 15100 with 960,000 added contracts. Significant at 15,000 with 730,000 added contracts. Even on the option chain, the range is exactly the same from 15100 till 15200. When I talk about the PCR of volume, that comes out to be at 1.03, which is pretty bearish, but I am not really giving it that much of importance today, because आज का ही expiry है, so many people have speculated and bought options and carried them for tomorrow as well. So let's see how it all pans out tomorrow. Moving on to the second index, Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, where it has closed at a really critical point. We have a zone, and that is exactly where it's closed. Above, if not exactly above, but if it sustains above and beyond the zone at least for 15 to 30 minutes, I will go for a long all the way till 36200 or 36150. If it does not sustain that zone, then I will go for a short, but only under 35500, because if you remember correctly, that is what the range was. I told you 35500 till 36500, and it has been acting inside of that range since quite some time now. When I talk about the option chain for Bank Nifty, I have resistance at 36,000, pretty far away, with 290,000 added contracts, significant at 36,500 with 185,000 added contracts. On the support, I have 35,700, really close at 73,000 added contracts, significant at 35,500 with 153,000 added contracts. The PCR, it's not really as bearish at 0.94, so nothing much to talk about there. However, for tomorrow, to be honest, the charts for Nifty look a lot more promising than the charts for Bank Nifty. Let's see how it goes. This marks the end of tonight's video, guys. I hope you are enjoying the content, enjoying the video. If you are, and if you genuinely do like the analysis, leave a comment, press the like button, subscribe to the channel of course, and press that bell notification icon too. Check out the Telegram channel at @ApexFinso for all the content that I share with you guys. I post everything there before the market opens. I hope you end the week on a really green and satisfying note tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.